Hey everybody, what's going on? We are here with a timeless reading. Welcome. Okay, first card that we have out, Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. Death card. Heavy on that Scorpio. Okay, so do we end something? Do we not end something? Maybe gonna feel painful either way. Are we ready to let go at this point? Are we not ready for that step yet? Where are we? I feel like this change is approaching you and you sort of like know that it's going to happen. But for some of you, okay, so it's like this. There is a cosmic clock that is ticking where when that gets all the way to the countdown, there's going to be a forced decision at that point, so something will happen if you haven't made a choice by then. But what I'm seeing is that right now, you could make a choice beforehand. So, like, I don't know which way it's gonna go when the cosmic clock ticks down, but I am seeing it definitely ticking here. And it's associated with something that maybe you feel like your whole life will change because of this. It's something significant because we have the Death card here. So it's like some area of your life that you feel would be significantly impacted by this ending. If you decide to go through it. But that also means, when I say ending, it also means like a beginning as well. So it's not just an ending and then nothing. It's like there's a continuation of the story. Like it may be the ending of a chapter, but of course another chapter will follow, as it always will. There's like really never an ending. So it'll just be a continuation, but it'll be like, we're not doing this chapter anymore. We're doing a different chapter than... Knight of Wands, Four of Wands. Approaching a relationship situation, getting help with that, what to do, how to take action. I saw an Ace of Pentacles wanting to pop out. I'm looking at the Magician, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing steady increase. Four of Cups. Okay. Magician, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles feels like what I really want is for there to be something entering through that's going to feel reciprocal to me, that's going to feel like it really aligns with my values and with my expectations. And maybe you feel like what's in front of you isn't that. Like it doesn't feel reciprocal for some reason. That's why it has to close. I feel like it's uncomfortable now. Like maybe before this was an outfit that like sort of fit, or like you convinced yourself that it fit. And now I just feel like something is like overgrown and that it feels uncomfortable to be in this outfit now. And so you're gonna be trying on something new potentially, but you may still be at a point where you're like, I don't know, maybe I can still squeeze in this. But I'm not seeing that be the case here. It's like skin that you're ready to shed. But all the anxiety about it. It's like I want to move forward, but my head won't let me. My courage is telling me yes. My brain is telling me no. How is this going to impact me in my relationship? Some of you feel like this is going to affect you socially. You may be reaching out to the support that you have around you to sort of help you through this. 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Things about the past coming up now. So, are you ready for the ending? Yes, no, maybe, sort of. No, it's going to happen anyway. Maybe don't want to make the decision yet. If you could get out of your head and move into a space where you're ready to actually take action, you know what to do. Like this Knight of Wands, it's connected with a bike, a motorcycle. And so it's like, I see this as being like when you get on this, you're going to know where to go and what you're doing. But I feel like right now you're acting almost as if you don't have that connect to the GPS when you do. Like you know what's going on here. But there's definitely a part of you that's like very resistant to this shedding right now. It's like it starts shedding, you're like trying to tape it back on, trying to glue it back on. I'm not ready to give it up yet, but it's like I'm seeing this already happening. It's like it can't be stopped now is what I'm seeing. That's what I'm talking about, this cosmic clock. It's ticking down and it's going to get to a point where it's just going to happen. But maybe with more of a punch than it is right now. Right now it feels like it's a bit more gradual, but it's not going to stay feeling like that. You're going to get to a point where it's like ripped off completely is what I'm seeing here. So you might as well jump. There's a part, I'm hearing inferior very strongly with this 5 of Swords. So like the part of you that is coming back from the future, that's like, okay, listen, it's going to be really hard, you're going to struggle, but you got this. I feel like it's trying to like talk up this present version of you that's like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I just don't know. Having Magician and having 5 of Swords, I feel like it's this part of you that you're like, I don't know if I can be a magician. Like, I've never really felt like a magician before. Like, this 5 of Swords is feeling like an insecurity. And that's why I feel like you haven't made this decision. Like, I feel like it's a lack of confidence that you have in yourself. That's how I'm reading this. Like, it feels even like a sense of defensiveness. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for this change. I don't know if I want to. But 10 of Swords means it's going to be happening. Like, we're at the culmination point here. So there's not really, like, there's definitely no going back at this point, I'm seeing. We cannot backtrack. It's not going to happen. It's just not possible energetically from what I'm seeing. So you just keep getting bumped forward more and more and more. But to have Magician and 5 of Swords, you may be like trying to figure out, like, maybe if I do this, like, I can go back a little bit, you know? Like, 5 of Swords is this part of you that's like, where can I get a foothold in? Like, where can I sort of try to take advantage of it? But I feel like it's just fighting change. Like, it's like something that's definitely going to be happening and you're trying to find a loophole, but it's like you're not going to find one. But I feel like it's coming from a place of insecurity, of you feeling like you're not prepared for this, or that you can't do it, or that you're not ready, but you are. It wouldn't be being given to you, but you just got to get on board with this. I feel also like this is coming from a place where you're like, what if I can't manifest something better? What if I can't manifest reciprocity? You can, and you will. I'm seeing that you're going to. This part of you that's resistant, I think it's just like doubting your powers right now. But you don't need to, you know, like, that's all in your head. As is everything, right? So This part of you that's like trying to find a loophole that you may be feeling frustrated with, like, why am I not on the page to be ready with this? Like, why do I keep putting this off? Why haven't I made this decision? It's just like this part of you that's scared, that's like, what if I fail? What if I make this decision and then I go into it and then like it doesn't work out what I'm trying to do? But it will. You just gotta believe in yourself here. Like, Five of Swords is the ego coming up, being like, I'll take it from here, let me protect you. But it's like, you're not giving yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. This Page of Pentacles foot is sticking out to me. Especially, so it's like you see, I'm going to show you guys the picture, but what specifically is sticking out to me about this is that it's like where the foot is meeting the earth. And the foot isn't just like a regular foot. It looks like it's being lit up where it's meeting the earth. Almost like there's some like power transfer that's happening. I wanted to describe it so you know like what I'm saying. See, it like the foot is changing colors. I feel like there's something going on with the earth and where you're touching it, and that there's like a transfer that's happening. Like, I feel like this person is like somehow like siphoning their power from, I don't know, something earth related. It feels like drawing power from this. Like from nature. And earth is like anything practical stuff that we're doing, things within the 3D. So maybe how you're going to power up is by doing things that are things that a Page of Pentacles would do. So this is, I'm hearing task rabbit. This is stuff that you would do that's like very practical tasks. So you may feel empowered by doing that. That may give you the type of energy that you need to push you through. Because you know we can draw on power from different things, and that different things can motivate us or sort of give us a boost. I'm seeing your guides say do like practical things and be like connected with nature and that sort of stuff. Like, can be being around like animals, plants, or just doing things that you feel like are practical steps that you would be taking. But lean into grounded practical steps where it's like you have a to-do list and you're actually accomplishing it, like that sort of thing. Like, go to the store, run errands, get this figured out, you know? Pentacles can have to do with like our finances and stuff like that. Just practical matters, you know? It's not, earth energy can sort of be like the more simple stuff, you know? Like taking care of your body. It can have to do with diet too. Maybe that's also part of this as well. Like, what are you eating? What are you drinking? Like, what are you exposing yourself to? What are you consuming? So I feel like the things that you're doing in 3D are directly relating to sort of your energy field. And that if you're doing things that are grounding and earth related, that it's going to help you channel the type of energy that you need to accomplish this in an easier way. Your attitude is really the thing. I'm not like, I don't want this to come across like as you being like scolded in any sort of way, right? Like, all of us can have an attitude. All of us. No, none of us are above this, right? We all have an ego. I feel like your attitude / your ego is the most challenging thing. And you would know this too. This part of you that's resistant to change. See? It's like this part of you that wants to fight rather than just going along with things, because you're like, if I stop fighting, I'm going to be over here and look at all this stuff that I have to do. So right now, like, you're using your energy to fight this when you could use it to transfer over here and then get on board with this and do what you need to do. It's going to be a haul. This is a long haul that you're about to be embarking upon. But I'm seeing mentally you're like still fighting it. It's like, you know that you're going to be over here anyway. But I think that you're still like trying to find that loophole is what it's feeling like. Maybe I can fight my way out of this, but you can't. It's not going to happen. Not this time. Sometimes we can. Sometimes there are situations where it's like you will find a way. I don't think that this is one of those. And as much as you may be sort of like fearing the next steps, I feel like it's going to be better, even though you know it's going to be a struggle, but maybe like a little bit of a different type. See just the difference of colors. Like, I feel even like there's a film or like a screen over this. Like a, you know, in the movies when they put the nighttime screen on and it's like that blue film, that blue cast that they put over it. I almost feel like there's a cast over this because you see how this is like darker and this one, it just feels more clear visually. So I feel like when you get over here, I feel like there's going to be a sense of clarity that you have that because of you sort of being in fight mode over here, you can't really see right now. I feel like there's a film over your lens currently when you're in this energy that's not going to be there when you get over there. But it feels sort of like the fight is going to be, I don't know, maybe you're just going to realize like it's not worth fighting anymore. Like I'll just walk over there, like saunter over, you know? I think too that some of your resistance is coming from your familiarity of what things have been. 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is like, why am I in my head right now? 3 of Cups, social things, relational things. 6 of Cups, my past. And I feel like that's why you're in this 5 of Swords trying to fight things. I'm getting confirmation of this. I'm seeing a hydrangea here. If you look up the spiritual meaning of that, maybe that can give you more insight. This fighting that you're doing, I'm seeing that it's just gonna make things harder. Like, you may feel like you're fighting against something else, but you're really just fighting against yourself. But you, like some of you, you're not, when you're over here, you're not at the point of realizing this, but I'm seeing that, like, I'm actually getting this 9 of Wands being, like, you're gonna definitely feel like you're right in the right place when you get there, even though you know that there's still more that you need to do. I feel like you're gonna feel so much more on track because you're not fighting yourself anymore. Doesn't look like you have that much more to go from what I can see. I'm seeing you be very near to the end of this. Like everything that you've been doing really has been adding up. Now you just need to prioritize yourself mostly. Putting you back in frame. And connecting with your feelings. This Page of Cups always makes me laugh because I feel like it's such a dramatic card. Like, it feels very Leo to me. I feel like there's a playfulness with this. So Page of Cups, it's like, what's my intuition telling me? You know, the little fish speaking, and you see this person. It feels very theatrical to me. And maybe it's time for you to actually tune into that, connect with that, to touch that. You know, like I'm seeing this Queen of Pentacles here, and I'm seeing the Page of Cups, and this can be you looking at your emotions sometimes and like not allowing yourself to indulge maybe in the dramatics that you want to be feeling right now. So maybe this is part of it, you know, like letting yourself really go there, like make a big deal out of this, be dramatic about it, like be theatrical about it, like live it up, whatever it is that you want to do here. I feel like it's getting to that point where it's going to be one of those scenes when, you know, we look at Queen of Pentacles and it's somebody that's much more low key and like not really seen as being dramatic and seen as being like more modest even. But this Page of Cups, I feel like it's this part of you that's like, it's my party, I can cry if I want to, like that type of vibe. So maybe you're just gonna let yourself have it. And it's all associated with this thing that's coming to an end. So it kind of is feeling like a wrap party. And then I'm seeing the sun, so I feel like maybe this time you're gonna allow yourself to have your main character role as you move through this. And just do it how you want to, and you don't need to downplay it. Like, you can be as loud with your emotions and dramatic about how you're feeling as you want. Because I feel like this is about expressing yourself. Because again, like Queen of Pentacles, it can be like, I'm feeling this, but it's not really practical right now, so I'll cry in 15 minutes when I get home. It's like, maybe you should just let yourself cry right now. Like, do what you want to do right now about it, you know? Let that mascara run. Do whatever it is that you need to do. Like, wipe your nose on your shirt. Whatever. I think that it's gonna help you process and sort of channel the energy, because I feel like a repression, or that you may be pushing things down because you feel like that's going to be the way to get through this, but maybe you just need to have your reactions right now and like feel your feelings, you know? I'm not saying do anything that's going to like really negatively impact you. I just mean like feel what it is that you're feeling and sort of let yourself have that, like play out the scene, maybe overplay it a little bit. Who are we seeing here? I'm looking at Scorpio. All right, my friends. And the sun on the bottom of the deck. We are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I am wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.